All right, let's get into the hot topics. The soulmates are ready. Now, it's being reported that 23-year-old Isaiah Lee is being charged with a felony assault with a deadly weapon for tackling Dave Chappelle last night during his set at the next Netflix is a Joke festival. Now, Lee's being held on a $30,000 bond. First and foremost, did y'all see Isaiah's arm? And what do you think about what happened? They jacked him up. Did y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
Al, what do you think?
First of all, the first thing when I saw that, I thought about what Funky said when we were covering the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Where in the hell was security? And I don't mean just security for the stage protection, but what happened to security when they were going through the metal detector to get into the Hollywood Bowl? Claudia, you know you've been to 100 events at the Hollywood Bowl. It is super nice. It's high end. It's a famous high profile spot. You have to go through a metal detector. How did that prop gun get through the metal detector with a knife in it? So my question here is, and this is the second time, actually the third time, that we've had failed security in a high profile event. First, not the first, but the Oscars was one. Obviously, the Hollywood Bowl is another. And then at the concert where the young man got killed, or a couple of people got killed. So I'm going to put this back on the security details. Security teams, security companies, everybody that's working these major events, you guys got to step up. You got to do better, because this could have been a very bad outcome.
I've been to the Hollywood Bowl a few times. I actually don't remember going through a metal detector. And I will say this is one of the events where they allow you to bring coolers, like it's like an outside venue, right? Where people are there all day. So I think it was probably easy for them to sneak something, because they're not going through everybody's stuff. You know what I mean? If you tuck something under.
Remember this particular one, you had to surrender your cell phones.
Yeah.
And anything of a taping device. They had certain bags that they had to put it in. So this one did have metal detectors. So
well, no, they have. I've been to a Dave Chappelle show. They do take your phones, but they also operate on the honor system. They don't really check you, because I snuck a phone in before.
Right?
I had a phone in there, and you saw there was footage that got leaked from people that did in fact have their cell phones in there. So yeah, you're right, Al. The security didn't do their job, and it's a huge venue, and but he got his ass kicked. Q, what'd you think about that? You see his arm was bent backwards.
You know, I remember after the Will Smith slap, when Cheryl Underwood got on her talk show and she was saying, as a comedian, she was now worried about somebody coming on the stage slapping her. And I remember my reaction was like, Cheryl, girl, shut up. But now we're starting to see an increase in people running up on the stages. Not blaming Will Smith for any of it, but it puts ideas in people's head. And do we have a motive at this point? Because this guy, while he does need to go to jail and get in trouble, is sounding a little mental illness to me.
Can we show the picture, production? Can we please take a look at the picture of the assailant, the suspect, please? That's the video of him. His arm was just...
No, they did some Chinese origami with their arm. I mean, their arm definitely say certain they soleil in the joint area.
Rhonda Wise says all they do is ask you to open their purse. So some people in the chat saying they did go through detection, and some people say they just asked to go through your purse, which any girl knows you can just put the stuff at the bottom up on a stomach. They don't really thoroughly go through. I just don't know.
My thing is, so like, was his plan to slice up Dave Chappelle? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's scary. I just like to know the motive.
You know, it's not Will Smith's fault, but to see such a peaceful and unproblematic A-lister do it, we can't blame him for it, but I can see people being inspired by it.
Yep, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're not going to put it all on Will Smith, but people are quite bold since the slap heard around the world. All right, y'all.